is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Seattle Seahawks and the Cleveland Browns.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And off we go from Cleveland. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Play action, Sanders. Big strike downfield to Judy. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A big completion for the rookie out of Colorado. It gets his guys a first. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. To the air on first down, Sanders. Once more into the hands of Judy. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Browns first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
He's got it on the bootleg. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
Sanders going to throw on fourth. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on fourth down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Ready,
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Bronco 80. Ready.
From the red zone on first. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Throw is caught. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it.
Makes the catch. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They are throwing it again to the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up second and goal. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Judkins has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Can't manage positive yardage there, and it leaves them with 3rd and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this.
On the set.
Ready to go with the second quarter, and it's the Browns with it inside the red zone.
60, Pep, 19, charge. Ready.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6, and that forces them to 4th and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
Tag. 70.
They'll go, Judkins. And he gets in, touchdown! The Browns get the game's first points here in the second. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on 4th and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage. And frankly, Kate, a confidence builder for this fan base that loves coaches being aggressive and going for it on 4th down.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. His charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
This is Walker on second. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They get 6 and a first down as well.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Darnold. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Now Darnold, 4th down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger.
Darnold's pass.
The fourth down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in your quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
And he's going to score! Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns take a 13-0 lead. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Hawks 70, Hawks. Come on. Ready?
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
That is a tremendous defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, boy, that is a huge win for the defense.
To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First and 10, Darnold. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. Working quickly here.
Darnold sacked. A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Browns get a huge return down to the 25-yard line before that tackle's made. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. To throw now is Sanders. To the right and pulled in by Jeudy. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Let's go now. Ready?
Judkins. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
70 Timberwolves. Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Sanders back to throw. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns boat racing them to the halftime locker room. David Njoku, the touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. To the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And he's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Play fake, Darnold. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Just kind of one of those moments sitting up here in the booth where you're like, man, if they're going to find a way to get the first points, somebody has got to step up. Just to not been able to find even that first completion yet. So whether it's running the ball, playing even better defense, they've got to pick the QB up somehow, some way.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
It's complete. Play made by Cup. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Seahawks, first down. It's a gain of 48 yards.
Going on first. Here's Darnold.
First down, Seahawks.
This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Parsons Messenger on the coverage.
And again, it's Darnold. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks get their first points of this game just before halftime. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks drop the lead back to 13. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down.
Let's go. Set, Cougar.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Throwing the out route complete. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
On first down, here's Sanders. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get more points to end a lopsided first half. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Shaheed now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Looking to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. It's going to send him back to the line for second.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He's back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. And here is Schmidt to send this away. Shaheed now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Now Darnold off the play action. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Darnold. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 22. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that gives the Seahawks the first. Now Darnold has him on a quick hitter, and they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Working quickly here.
16 more yards.
He's going to throw it again. Escapes the pocket. Darnold hit, and he fumbles it. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And from where that fumble came, Brock, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Yeah, this defense is seeing a vulnerable offense right now, an offense that can't protect itself. First and foremost, before you do anything else, you got to make sure you account for everybody. And right now, this defender, well, he's taking this game over.
To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp, so that brings up 4th and long.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down with